Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are happy to be here this morning. Of course, beside me is the CEO, Mr. Winston Farmer, and of course, Councillor Garth Wilkinson for the Parliament Division. And we also have our building officer and the deputy here with us. We also have Superintendent Milton and Mr. Salki, who are joined us. And of course, we have other officers, our building officers. We are here, and I can see other ministry people joining us too. Yes, of local government. This morning, we are here to pay attention to just a small matter that has been affecting the council's image and has gone out there with maybe only one side of the story. We are giving you an opportunity to hear our side of the story this morning concerning the building that is being established on the highway, owned by Mr. Rushing Taylor. Now, Mr. Taylor will serve both stop and enforcement notices for the legal construction from the Trelawny, followed by the saw from no approval was given for such building. The property boundary for any development along the highway should be at least 40 feet from the end of the soft road. Any building on the land should be an additional 25 feet inward from the property boundary. So the building should be 65 feet from the highway. His building is 37 feet from the highway, which is in breach. To date, no documentation has been provided with respect to the lease agreement he claims to have obtained. He now has an unsecured bus, which he says he intends to use as an office. This cannot be permitted as it poses a threat. It is an impending disaster. It is to be noted too that his establishment is situated right at the edge of the highway. We understand and obey where his production is carried out, and his employees are all situated there. The establishment along the highway is a showroom or display. The location in question is a hotspot for accidents. We cannot allow further lives to be lost. The blame will be leveled at the feet of the municipal corporation. 2 accidents. Tony Moncrief, who took a turn there to enter his house, he was killed. And one of our retired superintendent, his son, was killed there too. Of course, there are several other accidents that happen along the highway. And for you to get the approval of an entrance of the highway, it must be done by NWA. None of that was done. We have engaged our lawyers in this regard to proceed with the matter in a bid to have compliance with the law, which requires the structure being removed. It should be noted too that the health department visited the site. The public health nuisance notice under the public health and nuisance and regulation, that was served because there is no bathroom facility at this compound. Thank you very much, Lisa. Any questions?
The businesses that are in close proximity to that place, have they been served notices as well?
Very good question. All buildings along that highway, in fact, starting from glistening waters, coming down to the stoplights, and you will know that we had 2 containers. We met with the owner and they were asked to be removed. They have been removed. We have served notice along all the folks who set up any sort of building there. In fact, just further up the road, there is one building that was taken to court by the Trelawny Municipal Corporation, and the judge has made his ruling and has ordered that that building be demolished by the owner. So presently, that is being done. So we can't say it is just a one-off situation, or we are targeting one person. We are really cleaning and protecting the highway.
This is an ongoing. What led to this situation between you and that gentleman from up here? How did it come about?
Well, it is just one of our regular visits that we will be having along the highway to make sure that all is in order, because they go out on a regular basis, and of course you know that we are having problems along the highway with entrances being created, entrances to houses, entrances. So we have a lot of problems along that highway. So we pay specific attention, starting from the stoplight. That's where we are having some of the entrances being opened, and we have to pay attention. So we have to visit regularly, and that was one. But what happened is sometimes these folks, they will take in the materials, leave them there in the night, they start the building, and by morning it is finished. This is one of the problems that happened here with this specific person. It built overnight. So when we wake in the morning, we saw everything there.